dreaming. That's the trouble with men. We're hopelessly romantic.
Oh, you crazy fool. Don't you know that's what women love about men?
You know, there aren't enough like you. The trouble with them, they're all so practical. Realistic, they call it.
And then they wonder why romance flies out the window.
Well, you really understand, Iris.
Yes. But I pay a high price, Tommy.
What price?
Loneliness. When you're independent, it costs you.
You sound like you're paying a bill right now.
Oh, I am. But I'm on the loose and I just may take off.
Where?
Maybe sail down to the Caribbean.
You mean take a cruise?
No, didn't I tell you I've got a boat?
You own a boat?
Oh, one of the original Alden gaff rig yawls, 38-footer. She's a beauty.
One of the original Alden yawls. Oh, I envy you. Where's she berthed?
In the Hudson Yacht Basin, sir. We're all quite proud of Miss Haynes' escapade.
Escapade? Oh, what a name for a yacht. Well, I'd like to see her sometime.
Well, how about right now? I'll tell you what. I'll buy a couple of steaks and we can have dinner on board. I love to entertain there. It's so cozy, especially when it rains.
It's already started to rain, Miss Haynes.
You can tell your wife that your Texas client held you up forever. I don't have to explain to anyone. Are you game, Tommy?
Right now, I'm game for anything.
Well, then let's go, man, go. Oh, there's just one other thing. Would you mind if I slipped into some blue jeans? I hate wearing dresses on board.
I wouldn't mind at all.
Excuse me, sir. Do you want it on the telephone? Right back there at the end of the bar.
Phone for me? I'll be back in a minute, Iris.
That's his wife. He's going to spring the Texas alibi on her. We're on our way.
Well, yeah, this is Tom, the forgotten man. Well, sure, I'm sorry. Why didn't you bring the plans? What plans? The shopping center for Harkness. I spent the whole day waiting for you.
He's in the bag. Now, let's synchronize watches. You just stay here and look pretty, and I'll take care of the dinner. Steak medium rare, grilled sweet potatoes, mixed green salad, a 29 Burgundy, black coffee, Benedictine, and brandy. Now, when he...
That was my wife. You know what happened?
No, what happened, sir?
That crazy plumber never gave her my message. He lied to me.
I did? Oh, he did?
Well, where was your wife all day?
You know what that kid was doing? Opening savings accounts at 3 banks that were giving away premiums, cashing in her striped stamps. She actually figured out where I'd be when I wasn't on the train.
She tracked you down here. Well, that's a woman. Nag, nag, nag.
Iris, I was all set for your escapade, but I'm going home.
Going home?
Mm-hmm. That heavenly girl I am married to understood how I'd feel after a rough day and actually suggested that I stay in town, get plastered, and chase girls. Now I ask you, can I do it now? Could any man? Good night, Iris. I'll see you some other time, maybe.
What happened, Mr. Lucifer? Did I goof?
No, I think I did. Come on back to the office. I want a rundown on Genevieve Foster Logan. That woman is going to pay for this. Come. The file on Jenny Logan. What's holding it up?
Mr. Lucifer, shouting at your secretary is beneath you.
Nothing is beneath me.
I'm ready. Genevieve Foster Logan, age 24, married to Tom Logan 3 years ago, moved into house 2 months ago, not yet paid for.
That ought to help us.
She's the kind of wife women hate. She designs and makes her own clothes, speaks 3 languages. She's a fine cook, a charming hostess. And she's writing a novel in her spare time.
What's she doing now?
Darning the hole that you burned in Tom Logan's coat.
Living proof that the female of the species is more deadly than the male.
You know something? I'll bet she's the one that made him walk through that rain to vote.
Of course. She's the key to his character. She's his backbone. Tempt and destroy her, and the two of them come unglued.
Well, what do you want? Don Juan, Casanova, Ben Casey?
No. You don't corrupt the modern American girl with matinee idols.
Oh, you don't?
And besides, that's not where Jenny Logan is vulnerable.
No? Where then?
Remember why she wasn't home all day when Logan needed her?
Uh-huh. 3 banks for premiums and cashing in striped stamps.
Right. Mrs. Logan can't resist the temptation of something for nothing. I'm going to offer her a bargain that no right-thinking wife could possibly resist. And after that... Pardon, Madame Logan?
Good heavens.
May we borrow a cup of suntan lotion? I know it sounds absurd, but my secretary has neglected to provide a supply for us. Perhaps I should introduce myself first, if I may.
Please do.
You're too kind. I am Edouard Laurent, and this is my secretary, Mademoiselle Imogene. I have just purchased the Cornell cottage on the hill.
You bought the Cornell estate?
Only 1,000 acres, and a house with but 20 rooms, hardly an estate, madame. Now we are neighbors, and the very first day I disgrace myself by asking of you a favor or...
Oh, well, I'm delighted.
You see, we started out to picnic, and 1 kilometer from your house, Imogen, remember about the lotion. So instead of return to my house, I come to your house, and I impose myself.
Oh, well, I never would have forgiven you, Monsieur Laurent, if you hadn't. Here you are. You're most welcome.
Oh, merci.
You too, Mademoiselle Imogene. Allô?
I'm afraid Imogen is not yet fluent in English.
Oh, pardon, Mademoiselle Imogene. Je parle un peu français avec plaisir. Merci.
Madame, I am suddenly inspired. Will you not come and picnic with us? We can get acquainted.
Well, I'd adore to, but...
But what?
Well, I can't. Tom, Mr. Logan is coming home early today, and anyway, I haven't finished the hedge yet.
Voila, then we picnic here. Pierre, Antoine, we picnic here.
Now, this is Tom's design for a school. Modern, but with that old-fashioned little red schoolhouse quality. Do you like it?
No, it is charming. All nostalgia. I can feel the teacher's ruler rapping on my knuckles. Will you have some champagne?
Oh, yes, please. Makes me feel so wicked to be drinking champagne in the middle of the day. Do you often?
Always.
Does it make you feel wicked?
Never.
Oh, I'm sorry. We don't usually have flies around here.
What is that one?
Nobody's supposed to see that. But I'm so proud of it. It's Tommy's secret dream.
It is a sailboat.
A sloop for blue water racing.
Oh, c'est magnifique. Your husband is a great talent. He is a genius.
And it's all wasted on that stuffy old firm.
But he should do something with his remarkable design.
Well, he can't. He signed a contract, and no outside work is permitted.
Well, then he must resign.
Well, it wouldn't do any good. Everything he did would still belong to Roylock, Grimsby, and